I'd like to begin with a fact. Whether in a small town like McAllen and the Rio Grande, or in Chicago, New York, or Los Angeles, it is business, big business.
Yo, y'all know what time it is, man. We finna get into it. Yeah, we back with another one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back. We are definitely back. You feel me? So, on the previous video of the second quarter, right before we got into halftime, alright, we had a lot of comments, mostly negative, but it was from people that didn't take the time out to really watch the film breakdown in entirety. And so the reason why we know that they don't watch or haven't watched the film study is because the things that they be saying, first of all, the thing that they be saying is basically what's been in the narrative for what since this game. I want to say since this game, well, we can't really say Vanderbilt game because Milroe played lights out that game, right? The pick that he had the Vandy game really came from Ryan Reynolds dropping the football, right? So other than that, Milroe played a terrific game, right? Somebody said something about the South Carolina game when he took a sack. Well, that resulted. Well, first of all, it wasn't even a sack, right? It was intentional grounding in the end zone because he was trying to throw the football away. All right, that's number one. Number two, the head coach the office shouldn't even been in that situation anyway because we was up a touchdown with a minute and 30 seconds left on the clock in the in the first half, right? We up a possession. South Carolina offense up until that previous 4th and 9 where they scored a touchdown on a busted coverage by our defense, right? That other than that, South Carolina offense wasn't doing anything on our defense. So I don't know why we were playing like we needed points. Like we was losing the game when we was up with possession against an offense that haven't really been moving the football, doing anything against our defense. So we basically gifted them. Our coaches basically gifted them an additional 7 points, 7 points in the second half. They ain't had nothing to do with my offense because my offense shouldn't even been in that situation anyway. We should have been running the football, milking this clock, and going into the locker room. That's what we should have been doing. But instead, they elected to throw the football. And we called the same tight end clear out delay that we've been calling all year long, right? And instead of our tight end staying and blocking the edge rusher, he decides to let the edge rusher go. Milroe don't see him letting the edge rusher go because he's looking downfield because all the other routes are 15, 20-yard plus routes, right? Which take a minimum of 2.5 to 3 seconds to develop, right? So the tight end let the edge pass rusher go. Pritchard once again is already too far inside, and he's gonna get beat around the edge every single time. Milroe don't see this because he's clearly looking at the left side of the field because that's where all the routes are running to. and he tried to make a play, throw the ball away, but it ended up being intentionally grounded in the end zone. Once again, starting with your coaches putting the offense in a bad situation, and then two is just your offensive line struggling to protect on the edge. That's what they've been doing. They've been getting beat on the edge all year long. I don't know what to tell y'all. Pritchard and Roberts and Vandermark and Formby on the right side of the offensive line has been getting their ass beat and whooped in one-on-ones since the Western Kentucky game. So that's how I know that for a fact that the people that be coming negatively don't or haven't watched the full film study. Because if they watch the film study, they would see that Milroe has clearly been our most consistent executing player that we have had on offense, right? That's not his fault. Even this game, even the first quarter of this game, Milroe was doing his thing, reading the defense, making the right reads, etc. But guess what? Your receivers are dropping the football, or your receivers are not getting separation. What can you do? And your offensive line has not been doing the best job of protecting them. And so it's just like, what can you do as a quarterback? You got to depend on your receivers to get separation and run a route and catch the football. These balls are hitting these guys in their hands and they're just dropping them, right? Your offensive line is not blocking that. Half the time they're not blocking, right? Or you got pressure in your face. You got to depend on those guys to block for you to do their job. As a quarterback, what can you do? Nothing. All right. Also, what people got to understand is I respond to all my comments in the next video, right? After the video that I received them, I respond to my comments on the next video. So for the first 15 to 20 minutes, I might be ranting or responding to a lot of comments and stuff because I actually like to give a live response, right? And if I can, I comment back or I reply back in the comment box as well too, right? So what I probably start doing is like I probably start doing going back and editing the videos, adding some timestamps to where if you just want to get skip straight to the film breakdown, then you can just click on the timestamp and boom, there you go, right? For those, cause I had a couple people say, "Yeah, all you doing is just running. You ain't even doing the film study." Basically, apparently it's a 5 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour video. So apparently, I'm going to at some point we're going to get to the film study. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't. I just don't understand some of y'all logic. I just don't understand some of y'all logic sometimes, and that's just one of the times where I'm like, bro, I don't understand what you're saying. Two, to respond to the guy about Milroe at the Senior Bowl practice, bro, it's practice. Like I said in the previous video, it's practice. All players make all their mistakes at practice. So I'm not worried about what Milroe doing at practice. Who gives a fuck at practice? He doesn't get paid to perform well at practice. He get paid to perform well in games. So I'm not studying the Senior Bowl practice. I'm not studying the Senior Bowl performance. He only threw the ball 3 times, and 2 of those was play action. One was a little low, but where else can you throw the football when you got somebody running in your face? I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. You throw it at his feet, because you don't want to throw a pick. Throw it at his feet. I know I seen another pass where he threw it low, but that was the only place where he could throw the football. And the receiver ended up getting both hands on it. So I don't know what to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? As I stated in this game, in the first quarter and second quarter, Milroe does a great job at throwing the football, away from contact for his receivers. He always put the ball where only his receiver can catch the football, whether it's in between two people or not. It don't matter, right? Milroe is definitely going to protect his receivers. He always been good at doing that, right? I don't know what to tell y'all, man. It's the Senior Bowl. Most of the time, man, majority of the time, the Senior Bowl does not raise or drop your draft stock. Anybody that know football know this, right? It's your first real time. It's your first time actually playing under NFL rules for number one. And then it's your first time playing with an actual NFL ball. So there's a size difference in the ball. And so you only got a week to get used to these things. It's really just for guys and coaches from the NFL to see like, okay, when they get here to our facility to play on this level with different rules and different techniques that's going to have to be, what all do we have to develop or coach this guy on? That's all the Senior Bowl is, bro. Right? It's different techniques. Let's keep it real. Some of these players that play college D1 football are not being developed into what they needed into. They're not being developed for the NFL. Most of these times, sometimes, I ain't gonna say most of the time, but sometimes you get players from college that's just really been playing football strictly off their raw talent and skills. That's it. You know what I mean? So this is the scouts from the NFL chance to see like, okay, if we decide to draft this guy, what all will we have to work with him on? How much time will we have to spend developing on this certain technique or this certain fundamental? Um, does he fit our scheme as of right now? Does he fit what we are looking for our offense, you know what I'm saying, or a defense scheme? You know what I'm saying? You just learning to see what they are already good at and what they are not good at for the pro level. That's what the Senior Bowl is. So it's not gonna rise or drop your draft stock. It's not doing that. It's just giving coaches and NFL scouts a chance to see what's your pros and what's your cons. That's all it is, right? So as far as Milroe in the Senior Bowl, I guess two fucks about it. You know what I mean? All the quarterbacks really had a hard time doing being really all the quarterbacks at the Senior Bowl had if you want to go by stats, they all had terrible performance. You know what I'm saying? But me knowing football and watching the game, the offensive line in the Senior Bowl for both teams was not good. Right? They was getting their ass cooked. The defensive line was on both teams were applying pressure and getting easy hurries to the quarterback. You know what I mean? And then I expect a low scoring game. Reason why is because you're going up against the same players for 2 weeks, running the same plays, running the same routes. This ain't like you're playing a team and your scout team is your team, and you're playing a different team in a week or two. You really see and go up against all these players, or the same players for 2 weeks, bro. You the defense is gonna play the plays, bro. That's their job. Is to play the plays. That's their job. I did see a play action where a dude was saying somebody was doing a mirror breakdown or whatever, and on a play action. It's a play action, right? If the guy on the pass rush don't get touched, which he didn't get touched, it's nothing the quarterback can do because his job is to do what? Fake and sell the run. His job is to sell the run. There's nothing you can do if you sell the run, you play action, you sell the run, and your back is turned to the guy that's rushing you. There's nothing as a quarterback. There's nothing you can do, bro. But get your head knocked off. It's play action. That's the only thing about play action. If they don't block that edge, it's through. I don't like running split zone play actions where my tight end got to come from one side of the formation all the way to the other side of the formation to block a guy. I don't like that. As an offense player, I don't like that because that's a hard block for anybody to make. You know what I mean? It's a very hard block for anybody to make. But it is what it is, bro. Like I said, man, I don't really get too fussed about the Senior Bowl, man. Senior Bowl is just a Senior Bowl to me. I care about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just an invitational game to me. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Um, but to recap the second quarter, of this game, Basically, what happened is our OC been calling terrible. He called a terrible offensive quarter. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Our offensive line still getting their ass whooped, nothing new. And it's just bad. It's just this second quarter was just bad game management by our offensive coordinator and head coach. That's all this second quarter was. I can't really put too much on our offense because they just running what the coaches dial up, what Nick Saban dial up, and what Coach Deboer want to do. And it's just bad situational play calling. That's all I can say. The second quarter was just bad situational play calling, and it just made situations and matters worse than what it really was. That's all the second quarter was for us. Good job on the defense because they've been playing ball the whole first half, limiting them boys on to 0 points. I do know that we lost this game, but I'm eager to see why we lost this game. All right, but so far it's been a mixture of as a whole on offense, we are not doing our job. Our offense is not helping 4 out. Our offensive line not helping 4 out. Our receivers are not helping 4 out. And our offensive coordinator is not helping 4 out. So it's only so much one player can do, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all, there's only so much one player can do on offense, bro. This is a team game. It's a team game. If one person don't do their job, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna hurt the offense. For the whole first half, we've been playing behind the sticks. For the whole first half, beside that one drive that we scored on. And I think we got blessed with a penalty on that drive. So it's just everything that could go wrong is just going wrong or just went wrong this first half. Milroe has not been able to run the football. Milroe probably only ran the football 3 times. I think he only ran the football 3 times. But we know why, because if you watch the South Carolina second half, you will see that Milroe has a groin injury of some sort. And as of the first half of this game, it has definitely been affecting his running ability. Right? So he's not looking to run. We haven't seen him try to run at all, even on plays where he would normally run. I think he would normally run on or scramble on. He didn't. But we know why. There's only so much you can do, bro. There's only so much you can do. But all right, let's get into it, man. That's the recap of the second quarter, and that's my responses to the comments for this day, up to this date. All right, but let's get into it.
Mississippi State, Georgia. And they've already had 2 really bad decisions made, one by Nico, one by his backup. So I'm good here. Taking it to the half, regroup, settle your team down. You get the ball, let's put some things together. This is the first time Tennessee has had 3 straight scoreless first halves since 1963, when they were blanked in the first half by Mississippi State.
Man, shout out to Milroe being a good leader, bro. He did this every game. He made sure he tapped up and talked to all his players on the team, coaches, staff, everybody. Real leader, man. Real leader. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell y'all. All right, let's hear what Coach said. Let's hear what Coach got to say before we go into the second half.
Jalen Milroe right now. Coach, how is your team handling this difficult environment?
Yeah, I mean, we've had some, plays that, we're losing. That first down right there, we aren't taking advantage of our opportunities. And so you have to say that it is affecting us some. But we got to keep working through it. And there's times we get in a rhythm, it's good. But obviously right there, we lost it down.
How do you continue to keep their quarterback uncomfortable?
Yeah, I mean, just execute, be on the same page. Everyone's got to get off the ball at the same time. And we've done that. For the most part, we've done a good job.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
His team +2 in takeaways, 2-1 time of possession.
That's basically what Coach said, bro. We're not executing. Coach telling y'all the same thing that I told y'all throughout the whole entire film study so far of this game. We just not executing. I don't know what more y'all want from me. I don't know what more y'all want me to say, other than the players around Milroe are not executing. How many drop balls did Brian have this game? How many times did our receivers get locked up on man-to-man coverage? How many times our offensive line got beaten one-on-ones? That's another thing too, y'all. That's another thing too. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. Like if this is how I know guys ain't watched the film study, because they say Milroe's supposed to set the protection call and this and the third. Just because when you playing, just because you play college football or you play Madden, just because you see the quarterback setting the protection call animation does not mean that it's the quarterback's responsibility. The responsibility of setting the protection is whoever the coach decides to put that responsibility on, right? And Coach Saban and Coach Deboer apparently likes to have their center, the one who sees the front, make the protection call. It's that simple, right? You cannot be mad at Milroe for not setting a protection call when coach had given that responsibility to somebody else. I don't know what to tell y'all. I mean, at this point, like I said, like I told him, I said at this point, y'all don't really want y'all don't want to put the blame on where it's supposed to be on. At this point, y'all just want to blame Milroe just to blame Milroe. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Cause on I know in this, on the second quarter film study, you can actually see our center Brayford directing who blocked who and who blocked what. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. In countless interviews, Coach Deboer has said that we chose to give our center that responsibility to help our quarterback out, because what Milroe had to do, he got to read the defense, read safety keys, motion, formation shifts, make sure everybody line up correctly, put this back where he supposed to be at, move this guy this way, call motion this way, and this, that, and the third, to help your quarterback out with all his many responsibilities. To help him out, guess what? I have a smart center. My center is pretty much right in the line 5, so he can see where everybody is located at. Right? Why not let him make the protection call? It's that simple. It's the best communication amongst your offensive linemen, because they communicate with each other. Like, hey, I got this guy, I got this guy. Hey, I got this guy. We double team this way, right? It's great to have the guys that's doing the protecting be able to communicate with each other to make sure that they block the right guy. All right. 2, there's no communication. There's no protection call for when you have 5 linemen, when you only have 5 people that can block for you and they blitzing 6. There's no protection call for that. There's no protection call for one-on-one matchups. How many times have we seen in one-on-one situations our offensive line getting their ass cooked? There's no protection call for that. That can be made. There's no protection call for that can be made. Let's just be real. And for that one dude that said, I don't know football, boy, you crazy, bro. You are crazy. That's how I know you really ain't watching none of these film studies if you say that. Right? Shout out to all the ones that actually took the time out to watch the film studies and actually gave positive feedback based upon, or gave any type of feedback based upon the film study itself. I don't care. I don't care about what happened last season. I don't care about what another team does or have been doing. All I'm doing is speaking and doing the film study. And up to this point in the film study series, Milroe has been our most consistent executing player on the team. I don't know what to tell y'all. All I can tell y'all is what the film shows. If Milroe fucked up, I let it be known Milroe fucked up. And Milroe had his mistakes too. But majority of the mistakes on offense came from our offensive line. Came from our receivers. not doing their job. Came from our offensive line, not doing their job. Even for our running backs can't do their job correctly or to the best of their ability because the offensive line not doing their job. Right? The offensive line is the core of the offense. If the offensive line is inconsistent, then it's gonna make what? Your quarterback look inconsistent. And if your quarterback look inconsistent, it's gonna make your OC look inconsistent. And if your OC look inconsistent, it's gonna make your head coach look inconsistent. That's what offense is. It start and die. It lives and dies by its O-line play. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. All I can tell y'all is what the film shows and give y'all real football logic. That's all I can do. And for those of you, I'm gonna start doing this right here. When people comment that haven't watched the film study, I'm not gonna give them no time of day. If you don't watch if you comment before watching the film study, I'm not responding. I'm just probably gonna just delete your comment for now on. Because we are just doing this. We're doing these film study breakdowns to show our Alabama fans, our true Alabama fans who really want to know what was our issue and why we didn't play to where we want to play, learn football and learn the true reasons why versus just going off of this media narrative about Milroe. Right? Milroe, up to this point, has been our best consistent executing player on the offense. Right? This game alone shows y'all that it has nothing to do with Milroe, with why the season went the way it went. If you watch the whole film series, which is why I encourage everybody to watch the whole entire film series, it's because your strengths and weaknesses show up on tape game one. Your tendencies and all that show up on game one. So that's why I wanted to start this film series from game one. Because I wanted to know, like, okay, all right, if we're making this mistake, who is our strengths, what's our weaknesses, what's our tendencies, what we like to call, what's our basis, what's our foundation that we're building this season, what's our foundation that we're starting to build our season on, and do we get better in our areas that were weak? And up to this point, we have not gotten better in the areas that we was weak in from game one. So all I can do is just talk football, man. That's all I can do is just give y'all real football logic. And if you go back and watch that film breakdown, what I said, if we're getting our ass cooked like this against Western Kentucky, football logic tells me that when we play defensive teams like Tennessee, like Michigan, like Vanderbilt, like Oklahoma, this is how you lose games. And guess what? We're still having those same issues in the Tennessee game. We were still having those same issues the Vanderbilt game. And the Vanderbilt game, our offense was still putting up 30 points. And we were still inconsistent that game as a whole. So, but I'm just we're going to skip past this because we know we got the ball first half, so we're going to skip past this. But what I'm telling y'all is this here, man. Look at how many times Milroe done threw this football and had to drop back. He already done dropped back 27 times, bro. That tells y'all that we've been behind the sticks the whole first half. We were behind the sticks. It's not much you can do, bro. When your offense is behind the sticks, all you can do is throw the football. You can't run. We couldn't run any if we wanted to because our offensive line wasn't doing great in blocking the run scheme all first half too. So I don't know what to tell y'all, but all I can say is I'm not responding no more to comments that had from people that have not watched the film study because I'm not giving y'all that time and I'm not giving y'all that attention, bro. I'm just gonna delete the comment. If you ain't watched the film study, ain't no need entirely. Or you ain't posting a comment or concern about, with the timestamp of what play we are talking about. you know what I mean, then there's no need for me to give y'all no attention, bro. I'm not giving y'all no more attention, bro. Unless you watch the full film study in entirety and it's about the film study itself. I'm not speaking on what the narrative from the media. Because all I keep finding myself saying is the same thing. Well, bro, that's not what the film study shows. The film study shows otherwise. So to save y'all time in watching the film study and hearing me talk about shit that don't matter, I'm just not gonna respond to it no more.
In the first half and really struck Aleava.
For Jackson Ross, Cole Adams.
All right, Cole.
Trying to return it, and he's tackled. There's also a flag down. Line there, Hunt. 53.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding on the receiving team. Number 15, also holding on the receiving team. Number 20.
Once again, we're behind the sticks. Well, we ain't behind the sticks, but now we're in bad field position. All right, first and 10 on the 15. That's straight. Now we're 1st and 10 on the 5 from our special teams making mistakes. There's 2 players on our special teams holding.
It'll be first down.
I never know, why they pick me for number 12. Why not?
So it's just like, once again, bad field position. But y'all want to blame that on Milroe, though. Y'all want to blame that on Milroe. We're 1st and 10 inside our 5. Oh, right outside the 5. Worst starting field position ever. This is from your special teams. Your offense ain't even touched the field yet. But yet, y'all want to blame Milroe. All right. So we in our bunch, quads, strong, because the halfback is on the side to the most receivers outside the tackle box. So strong for those. This is your first video, man. Strong is the strong side is the side the side of players that have it is high. It's on the side where the players you have the most players outside the tackle box. So outside the tackle box is basically outside your tackle. So this is your tackle. This is your tackle. So this is your tackle box. All right, this is your tackle box. All right, so on this side we got 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers on this side. And we have no receivers on this side. So therefore, our back is on the side with the 4 players. Therefore, this is strong. All right, this is bunch. Anytime you got 3 receivers stacked in this kind of like triangle shape, we call that bunch. Then it's quads because we have another receiver outside of the bunch. So this is quads, bunch, quads, strong. All right. All right. This is a certified passing running situation. Certified running situation. All right. The reason why is because look where your quarterback heels are at. Your quarterback is literally 1 step from getting a safety. 1 step from getting a safety. All right. So this is a certified run down because you want to get at least 4 or 5 yards to get your quarterback at least about right here in the shotgun. So you want to get about 4. Good 4. 4 is good. Get about good 4. And our quarterback heels will probably be somewhere between the 4 and the 3. I'm cool with it. But right now, 1 step from a safety, we got to run right here.
6, Jalen Milroe. 15 out of 27 passing in the first half for 142.
Good job. We picked up 5. This is basically inside zone.
Zone 6.
This is basically an inside zone or duos. All right, this is duos. The reason why I know this is duos because on duos, he got the end. They double team the backer. This guy kick whoever come first. That's who he got. And then this guy got whoever come first. All right, boom. Now it's our back job to be patient and just keep your feet moving. Run up north, get what you can get. This is bad blocking by Oos right here. Gotta stay on your man. You gotta stay on your man. If he stay on his man and wash him down, we might pick up more.
In the first half for 142. Gives it off to Jam Miller. He fights ahead.
But good job, Jam. Putting your foot in the ground, get what you get. Good positive game. Probably gain 5, 6 yards. Yep. Now we're ahead of the sticks. All right. Ahead of the sticks mean you want to be ahead of the sticks mean anything past 2nd and 6 is ahead of the sticks. If you're on 2nd and 6, you are on the sticks. And if you're behind 2nd and 6, you are behind the sticks. It's that simple. All right. Easy football math. All right, same formation.
14 yards in the first half.
And look like we ran a counter.
14 yards in the first half.
Now we ran the same play back to back. Same play back to back. This is duos. Y'all know what we doing. Double team, back. And then I like double the backer. So this backer came up. So we come off and get this guy. Easy first down. Easy first down. Same play, duos. Same play. This is always a tough block for your tackle. 1-on-1 with the cornerback, and he probably gonna get beat every time.
Jam Miller gets the first down. Just takes so much pressure off the offensive line when you're committed.
Simply because that guy is faster.
Really solid offensive line. Parker Brailsford, one of the best centers in America. Tyler Booker, the left guard, future first-round pick. Caden Proctor is too.
All right, same formation. Let's see what we call. All right, this time we're running an outside sweep or halfback toss.
Caden Proctor is too. They just need to really trust those guys to move Tennessee off the ball.
All right, so we got Brayford pulling. We got who is 75? Is that Formby in the game? We put Formby in the game. I told y'all Pritchard was getting his ass beat so much. Told y'all, bro. Ah, man, Coach say take that boy out the game, man. All right, so we got Formby is in the game for Pritchard now. All right, Brayford's pulling. Formby pulling. This guy kicking out. Kick. Now, we're supposed to be turning this up. Good job. Another pickup was 6, 7. Now, they're probably going to mark him at the 6-yard line. So, he probably picked up 6. Good job by Dupree blocking this guy outside. Good job by Jern blocking. Come on, Rob. Rob, that's terrible. You ain't touch nobody, Rob. Come on, Rob. We got to go. We got to go, Rob. Got to go, Rob. But we're running that football right now. I told y'all Coach wanted to run that football, man. We just got to play. We just got to execute. Just got to execute the run block scheme, bro. Got to execute that. All right, same formation. Flip to the other side. 2nd and 3. We're ahead of the sticks.
Similar formation to what they've run the last few plays. So probably looking at another run up inside. Miller bounces it outside.
All right, let's see who ain't do their job.
Up inside.
All right, so we run a counter. Pull the guard. He's supposed to kick this guy. Boom. He wrap around. Boom. Bro, Dupree got to get better at blocking, bro. Really got to get better at blocking, bro. For real. That's two times where Jam had to make this, where Jam had to save him. Here go one. Jalen got to break the tackle. Here go another time. Jalen got to break the tackle. Come on, Dupree. That's terrible. All right, good shit about Oops. Good job by Form. Got to stay on that, though, Form. Got to stay on that, Form. Form, you stay on 22. That play going for a bigger game. And we got Dupree leading the way. All right, here we go. New formation.
Signal caller and really the enforcer there at the second level for Tennessee.
Sealander's a sophomore, played most of last week against Florida. Peely went down in the first quarter. Milroe.
Ooh, that boy can't. He ain't got that, bro. I hate the groin, bro. When you got tears in your groin, it's like a small twitch, and then it's kind of like it twitches on you again. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to plant, and then it's like, and then you got it just takes a minute for those small muscles to activate. It just take a split second for those muscles to activate. All right, but basically this is a quarterback counter. You fake the zone, fake the sweep this way. You got your guard pulling. Did we pull out a tackle? It look like we pulled our guard and our tackle. Let me see. Nah, we just pulled our center and our tackle. So we pulled our center and our tackle. Both of these guys went for the same guy. Jesus Christ. Formby, you on the ground, buddy. What do you do? Oh, you got dropped. Come on, Form. That was just a good play by the defensive end. Put him on the ground, chip him, push him inside, chip him. And now Milroe got to make a play. This is Milroe's this is his third design quarterback run of the whole entire game. And the reason why that is because, like I said, bro, he has a injured groin that he injured the South Carolina game.
Stay in that 12 personnel with those two tight ends, CJ Dupree and the big Robbie Utes at 275 pounds up at the top. Just continue to pound.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm thirsty here, man.
The line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Double tight end, doubles, double tight end wing, out the gun. And we get no penetration. All right, so look, for you guys that don't know how the offensive line works. On run scheme, if your offensive line stalemates, meaning they get no pushes, that means that the defense have won. The defense job is to keep everything. Defensive line job is to keep everything pretty much even. All right, alleyways. If defense line give up alleyways, they're giving up run lanes. So let's just say this guy is all the way down here, this guy is all the way up here. That causes a run lane for the running back. So the best way to eliminate run lanes is to create a stalemate. That's one of the best ways to do it. The second way for the defensive line to win is if they got the offensive line playing 2 to 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. If the offensive line is playing 2 to 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, that means that the defensive line has whooped their ass. It's nothing for your back. It's nothing your back can do when your offensive line is playing 2 to 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. There's nothing the back can do. The only way for the offensive line to win on run block scheme is to be 2 to 3 yards on this side of the line of scrimmage. If they are 2 to 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, that means that they are driving these boys back and they're getting their ass whooped. A stalemate or playing 2 to 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, your offensive line has lost the battle. All right, just for y'all to know. So, in this case, because it's a stalemate, look at the stalemate, no push. We got this guy playing a yard or two behind the line of scrimmage. This guy playing a yard or two behind the line of scrimmage. These two guys are literally on the line of scrimmage. There's nowhere for the running back to go with this football but to put your foot in the ground and just get what you can get.
Sixth play, their opening drive of this half, all of them runs, and that one's
Our offensive line got their ass whooped on that on that play.
275 pounds up at the top. Just continue to pound the line of scrimmage.
And we just ran simple inside zone. Down, 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 down. That's all we ran, simple inside zone.
sixth play, their opening
And we
drive
get
of
no
this half,
push.
all of them runs, and that one's tapped
So
out.
now, y'all know what we say. If we're behind anything behind 2nd and 6,
Justice
we are what? Behind the sticks. It's 2nd and 10. We're behind the sticks. So now, knowing Coach, he's going to want to pass the football. Just knowing our tendencies and learning who our team is, he's going to want to pass the football right here. All right, let's see what we call. Oh, good job, Coach. He actually ran the football. See? Going against. See? Good job, Coach. He's man. Man, man, man. Deep safety. So this is it's probably what, a cover one? One. Yep, cover one, because this guy playing deep. I don't know which one is the robber or which one is playing man. But basically cover one. But good job with Coach going against his tendencies. I like this. All right, so we are running a simple counter read option RPO. All right, this guy got the bubble screen. I don't know why they are backpedaling into this. I told y'all, bro, Kendrick Law. I love Kendrick Law, but he gotta get better at his route running. Cause when he not running the football, I mean when he knows he's not getting the football, he be half-assing shit. And it's not just him; it's all our receivers really. The only one that I've seen that actually running the RPO screen correctly is Germ so far. But Ryan Williams in this position, he run this shit the same way. Kendrick Law in position, he run this shit the same way. Dupree in this position, run this shit the same way. So, only one that actually run it full speed and correctly is Germ. So, and that's just what the film been showing. All right, that ain't got nothing to do with. That's just what the film been showing, y'all. That's all the film been showing, and we done watched 7 games so far. All right, so counter RPO. All right, your center pulls. So your center is supposed to get this guy. He wrap around. 74 supposed to wrap around. Good. That's a good job by Justin by finding this crease and just putting your foot in the ground and get what you can get. Cause it was bad execution by our pull blockers. He's playing behind it. What I say, anytime your offensive line is playing 2-3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, it mess up this guy's track. So now he's running into this, so he can't get to his guy, which is this guy. And good job, good job that this guy over pursued it, and just a good ball carry vision by Justice by seeing that this guy over pursued it. So I got to put my foot in the ground and get up north right now. Easy 5-6 yards.
Straight runs. And Haynes again, he gets 5.
All right, 3rd and 5.
Carry for the year. The right guard, Jaden Roberts, hobbling a little bit. He goes down to a knee. And I don't think this is one of those injuries you're questioning, because why would you go down right now with your team with some momentum on offense?
All right, Roberts and Proctor been battling injuries all year, right? Those are 2 offensive linemen that's been battling injuries all year. As you can see, Roberts got some type of pattern over his shoulder, and his hand and wrist is taped up. So we haven't our offensive line. Honestly, I don't think we have fully been healthy all year long up to this point. I think our offensive line been battling injuries all year long, especially Prop and Roberts. I know for a fact. Pritch just been getting his ass whooped. So I'm not making an excuse for Pritchard at all.
Trying to make a tackle, and that left ankle just twists. It's good to see Robert kind of thrown inside, trying to make a tackle.
Somebody fell on his foot. Damn.
He gets rolled up by James Pierce, who gets kind of thrown inside, trying
Yeah.
to make a tackle, and that left ankle just twists. It's good to see Roberts off on his own power.
Yeah, little ankle sprain.
Gino Vandemark, a transfer from Michigan.
All right. Oh my fucking God, bro. This is what I be saying to my fellow film study watchers. This is what I be saying, y'all. Our offensive coordinator, we ain't learned yet. I know Pritchard ain't in the game. I know this is Formby first time on that right tackle in 5-6 weeks. No, probably about four weeks. And we going empty. How many times are we gonna go empty, bro? They're in man. They're in cover one, so they got a deep safety. He's man on this guy. 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 And it's a cornerback man on this guy. They're finished sending 6. 1, 2, 3. Well, they've sent it 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so they know that Pritchard is not in the game. All right, they know this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna test this guy. Easy work. Overload the right side. Put everybody on the overside on this side. Force the offensive line to make a Larry call. So that means we're all blocking this way. So this guy blocking this way, he blocking this way, he blocking this way, and he blocking this way. This guy, your right tackle, is by himself. He is 1-on-1 with our best our first rounder, best pass rusher. It's simple. It's easy football. It's easy football. Make everybody come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it look like this guy finna bag out because he already in the back pillar. It's simple football, bro. Creating mismatches. That's all we doing. We creating mismatches. You can't blame Milroe. You can't blame Milroe saying that he got to make a protection call when the defense is literally putting your tackles, literally putting your whole offensive line in one-on-one situations. There's no protection call for one-on-one battles. I don't know where y'all get this from. You cannot make a protection call for one-on-ones. One-on-ones mean you got to trust each individual offensive lineman to win their matchup. It's that simple. There's no protection call for one-on-one battles. Once they line up in this, the center is going to say Larry, 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 or anything with an L. That means I got this guy. I blocked this guy. I blocked this guy. I blocked this guy. That means that I'm one-on-one with James Pierce. That's your protection call. Now that we got that figured out, now, guess what? Everybody's basically man-to-man. If this guy don't bail, if he don't bail out from the rush, then we are man-on-man. Let's see what happens.
As a backup in all 6 games so far this year. 3rd down and 5. 8th straight run comes up.
And let's see, bro. It look like Coach called it. Yup, Coach called a design. Oh my God, bro. What I tell y'all when we go empty? When you go empty, it's only 2 things you can do: pass the football or quarterback run. Without any motion, all you can do is pass the football or quarterback run. That's all you can do when you line up in empty. And we decided to go with a quarterback run. It's just a good play. It's just a good play by the safeties. Good play by these two safeties. Watch him come into motion. Watch him communicate. Hey, 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 I got the deep zone. You come down and you play this dude.
Third down and 5.
So him using his eyes, watching this guy, cause now he's manned up with the tight end. Right? We just seen him communicate this. Hey bro, he coming to your side. You man up on him. I got the deep zone. Look at him go back, build to the deep zone. Watch him follow the tight end. And then guess what? He knows that Milroe is running the football.
8th straight run comes up a yard short.
Once again, we're trying to make Milroe cannot run this game, bro.
6 games so far this year. Third down and 5.
This is a bad play call. This is a bad play call. Like I said, we keep calling plays and putting our offense in bad situations. We know that Milroe is not 100%, bro. We know this. But I guess he was thinking that we could catch him off guard. You can't catch him off guard when for the last, pretty much the whole game so far, on 3rd and short, besides 3rd and 20, 3rd and 16, they have been in man coverage. This play probably would have worked if, guess what? He didn't call the motion. If you don't call the motion, this play probably would have worked. A regular quarterback draw probably would have worked. But they're in man. So you call motion and you got this guy leading. By football logic, them being in man and the tight end is in motion, he's your lead blocker. Whoever is guarding the tight end, which is number 2, is going to be led right to the play. It's just a bad call. It's just a bad offensive call, bro. And I know Milroe's not healthy because look at Milroe.
Straight run comes up a yard short.
Look at him in pain. This is just our offensive coordinator just not being able to execute his job. How many times we gonna go empty? How many times we gonna go empty and they gonna line up in man, or they when they line up in man, they either gonna blitz 6 or they man to man. Don't know what to tell y'all, man. Don't know what to tell y'all. And there go the end of our first drive.
Does not have a catch. Worst starting.
Nicely done.
Joe several Crimson.
For the people that want me to do the defense, I will do the defense after we do this. After we finish up the offensive series, I would definitely go back and do the defense series. I might do both of them at the same time because I know we got some requests for me to do the Michael Penix championship run with Coach Deboer. Requested to do that series, so I might do both the defense and that series at the same time. Hopefully we'll probably alternate days. We'll do one day Michael Penix and then do the next day defense, and and just keep alternating videos like that. Just so we can keep Alabama, keep our team brand, in the YouTube algorithm, you know what I mean? But because I want to see how our defense grew and improved and gelled together over the season, because we know from regulation that each game our defense improved. You see what I'm saying? But I know that it's a new technique and new scheme involved that requires your defense to change how they play defense. You know what I mean? And that takes time. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time to adjust to. So I'm eager to see the changes and how we improve on the defensive side of the ball. But we had a very young secondary. Very young secondary. So there's only so much you can do, bro. You gotta expect inconsistencies. When you got freshmen playing, you gotta expect inconsistencies. You gotta expect inconsistencies, bro. All right, so they scored. We're back on offense. Back on offense. Look at this terrible ass route. He didn't even run no route. And they keep saying it's just incredible eyes about McCoy, bro. That has nothing to do with his eyes, bro. This is just my fundamentals are better than your fundamentals. This all this is. My fundamentals are better than your fundamentals. That's all this is. Hold on, let me mute this because I don't want to talk over him. All right. My fundamentals as a DB. Receivers give me chest. I put my hand on his chest. Boom, right there. Boom, hand in his chest. Wherever he decide to go, I just ride him. Get my eyes inside and play football. Because there's no other place for Milroe to throw this ball around with this terrible ass route. All right, now let's look at this is how you're supposed to run a fade route. Now, I'm showing that my fundamentals are better than your fundamentals. Boom. I fake the slant. I get him inside, the bite on this slant. Time he bite on the slant, I bounce it back out, stem over the top, and let my quarterback throw me back shoulder. Easy work. It ain't got nothing to do with a cornerback or DB using their eyes when our receiver don't consistently operate in his fundamentals. And I know that he can do it because he just did it. I'm just showing y'all defense, man. Just showing y'all defense and offense, bro. Because the commentary are going to tell y'all this type of stuff. They're going to say this.
One-on-ones with Ryan Williams. This is the one-on-one against Jermod McCoy. Look at the eyes from McCoy. Just incredible with his eyes. Plays the back shoulder beautifully. Intercepts the pass with one hand miraculously. Then Jalen learns from it. He looks the other direction at Ricky Gibson. Throws it perfectly. It's not as well covered, and it's resulted in a touchdown. So it's really more.
It's not about Jalen choosing the other side, bro. Because as y'all can see on the second play, it wasn't two fade routes. This is just an RPO where Ryan Williams got the option route. It's an RPO where Ryan Williams got the option route. So the option route says, all right, it's built in. So on the option route, if this guy gave me a 6 to 8 yard cushion, I'll run a 4-yard hitch. If this guy is pressed up on me, man to man, I'll run the fade or a go. Same concept. On this side, we had the RPO going and we had the run going. This has nothing to do with Jalen picking this side. This has everything to do with number 2. Whether am I going to run my route correctly or am I going to half-ass like I did the last drive? Or the previous fade route that I had. It had nothing to do with Milroe picking sides, bro. Or picking matchups, bro. It had nothing to do with that.
Miraculously, then Jalen learns from it. He looks the other direction at Ricky Gibson.
And they say shit like Jalen. They say shit like Jalen learned from it.
And a touchdown. So it's really more about players over plays, taking advantage of favorable matchups. What they're got to do in the passing game.
It ain't got nothing to do with favorable matchups. It's your number 1 receiver run his route correctly. That what happened, bro. I'm just breaking down the game of football, and I'm breaking it down from the view that most people watch football from. The TV. This is broadcast view. This is where most people watch the game from. I'm just showing y'all and breaking down every aspect of football and what the commentator job is to do is to keep the focus on the player that's selling the game. The player that's selling the game is Milroe. So they're going to do everything they can to keep Milroe, or say everything they can to keep Milroe name in y'all ears. In y'all ears. That's their job. Sell the player that's selling the game. All right. So the player that's selling the game, if somebody else do bad, they are still going to keep their guy's name in the sentence or in the statement. If this player does well, or this player does well, or this player does well, they're going to find some kind of way to keep the face of the team in the statement. Some kind of way. That's their job. That's their job. All right. 1st and 10 on our 25. We are trips strong because we have 3 receivers on this side, and we decide to put our back on the strong side. This is the weak side because we have 1 receiver on the right side. So that's the weak side. So we are in trip strong. Motioning out the empty once again. Oh my God, Pritchard is back in the game. And he get bull rushed in the Milroe. Jesus Christ, bro. But yeah, y'all want to blame Milroe, man. Y'all want to say. Yeah, but y'all want to blame Milroe, man. Y'all want to blame Milroe for his offensive tackle. This is okay, let's look at this defensive front. Let's break down the defensive front. All right. We know this guy rushing, this guy rushing, this guy rushing, this guy rushing, this guy rushing. He's man. He's man. So they in man. They in man. All right. They're in man. They're in man. With a safety over the top. So they basically backing cover one. Cover one robber. Or quarterback spy. And you got the deep safety. All right. So in this defensive front, there's no protection call for this defensive front. On this defensive front, all you can do is say fan it or empty. Empty or fan meaning I got this guy, I got this guy, I got this guy, I got this guy, I got this guy. So that means that we're all man on man. Man on man. There's no protection call for this defensive front. We are man on man. This is basically Coach Height saying that my defensive front, man to man with y'all offensive line, is better. That's all they saying with this defensive front. All right, so this guy is manned up with this guy because he followed him across the formation, and you just got this guy in deep zone. So there's no quarterback spot. But as y'all can see, man, my man. There's no protection call for this. Don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all keep talking about Milroe got to make protection calls and this, that, and third. Bro, everybody that we have played did not do nothing spectacular. They all said we're going to line up and beat y'all ass. That's all they said. And what they do, they lined up and beat our ass. Look at Pritchard, once again, getting drove back in the Milroe. Look out, he's just getting drove back in the Milroe, bro. He's just getting drove back. Don't know what to tell y'all, bro. All right, let's watch the receiver. Let's learn the concept. All right, so we got this guy we call motion. We got this guy treading in motion. All right, one-on-one coverage. We know Ryan Rich running a slant. This guy running a hitch or a curl. This guy running a hitch as well. Yo, he running the hitch, and a slant. I don't look like he probably running a clear out route of some sort. Don't know, but I know he running some type of clear out route because this is your check down. This motion guy becomes your check down. All right. So look at Ryan. This quick game, y'all. All right, boom, boom. Stem him outside, fake the fade, and open up the slant. Great route by Ryan Williams. This is what I tell y'all, bro. If we as a team, and I'm just using Ryan as an example. But this is what I'm telling y'all. If us as a team do our fundamentals 90% of the time correct, we're gonna beat whoever we play against. Football is 90% mental, 10% physical. Right? Football ain't nothing but who can do the fundamentals and technique better. That's all football is, bro. For players, from the players' side of things. From the players' side of things, it comes down to who has the better technique or the better fundamentals. That's all our one-on-one matchups are. My fundamentals is better than your fundamentals. That's all this is.
For Alabama, they had 7 straight runs on their opening possession. First pass of the half is complete.
Easy work.
And it's Ryan Williams again for 13 yards.
Let's see how long it took Milroe to get this out of there.
Advantage of favorable matchups is what they're going to do in the passing game moving forward.
Second possession of the half for Alabama. They had 7 straight runs on their opening
A little bit over a second and a half.
A
little bit over a second and a half. This is quick game. So for those, this is what I was saying in quick game. Quick game is flat routes, is slants, quick slants, hitch routes, 5-yard in routes, 5-yard speed routes. Right? That's quick game. Quick game is thing that is any route that a quarterback can say hut 1, 2, and should be throwing the football. 1, 2, throw the football. That's quick game. This is like our 12-play quick game that we don't call this whole entire season. Majority of the plays, the route concept that we call were 10 to 15 yards plus. And your offensive line is on average is only giving Milroe on average less than 2 seconds. Football logic. Anything that's 15 plus, 12 plus. Anything that's 12 plus, it takes a minimum of 2.5 seconds to develop that concept. And your offensive line on average only giving you a less than 2. You're not completing that pass. It don't matter it don't matter what quarterback you have. If your offensive line is only giving you less than 2 on average, and your offensive line coordinator is calling passing concepts that take 2.5 seconds plus to develop, you're not completing that pass, bro. That's just football logic. I don't know what to tell y'all, man.
For Alabama, they had 7 straight runs on their opening possession. First pass of the half is complete.
Come on, Ryan, get up. You got thug it out. I know you getting hit this game, but we got thug it out. All right, here we go. We in bunch. Trips bunch. Have back strong, so trip bunch strong. All right. We got 3 receivers on this side. The back is lined up on this side, so this is your strong side. We got 1 receiver on this side, so this is your weak side. Let's see what we call. Yep, Pritchett got his ass beat.
Ryan Williams with his 14th target.
He ran the wrong play. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. Bro, this is terrible. I keep telling y'all, bro, when the offensive line messes up, when a player on the offensive line messes up, the play is pretty much through. Everything starts with the offensive line. We can't do anything if we don't block and run, if we don't block correctly. This is a run play. This is a traditional run handoff.
Williams with his 14th target.
Well, no. This is a RP. This is a read option. This is a read option.
All game long, and
So on the read option, he got this guy. He got this guy. So basically on read option, we're not blocking this guy. He's our read guy. So Proctor, down this way, down this way, down this way, down this way, down this way. This guy drops back in pass pro.
with his 14th target.
Look at him. He's thinking pass. Everybody else is blocking run. Is blocking read option. Everybody else is blocking read option. This guy blocking pass, which means that he's now playing 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. There's nowhere for this back to go with this football. He's supposed to be running this football right off of Robert's right shoulder. He can't cut back this way because, as y'all can see, that the read guy is here to protect the cutback. He can't run this way because look, easy block shit. And now loss of a yard because your right tackle is dropping back in pass pro. I don't know what to tell y'all. This don't have nothing to do with Milroe. This don't have nothing to do with Milroe at all. Eyes on me. I hand this ball off. He crashes down. I pull. Eyes on me. I hand the ball off. He crashes. I pull. Correct read by Milroe on the read option as usual. Milroe only made one mistake on the read option so far up until this point. And I can't remember what game it was. I think, was it the South Carolina game? I think it was the South Carolina game. I can't remember. It might have, no. Was it Vandy? I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember what game it was, but Milroe only made one mistake on the read option and so far this season. So he's like 99 out of 100 times reading this correctly. This is your right tackle, Pritchard, running the wrong play. Don't know what to tell y'all other than real football.
The 7th catch. Nothing doing there.
We can't even run it right.
Stopped by Caleb Herring.
And what's funny is, bro, when Formby was in the game, we was actually moving the football. Time we put Pritchard in the game, we stopped moving the football.
Listed as 3rd-team defensive line, but as we said, they go 3 deep across that 4-man defensive line.
Really important for Jalen Milroe here to get
All right, now we behind the sticks. 2nd and 10, behind the sticks.
and get the ball out.
Now we got to throw. Honestly, I would have ran the football again. I ain't gonna hold you. I would have ran the football again because it's 2nd and 10. I'd rather run the football and get 5 and then dial up some more quick game since they want to be in man. They in man again, y'all. Man. They in man again. So let's run the football. Let's run the football, right? Pick up 4 or 5. And then they line up in man again. Let's throw some quick game. Let's start running some routes. That's what I would do.
Another clean pocket. All kinds of bodies tangled in it.
Oh yeah, I was about to say they don't give a that. They tripping. All right, so we got the check down. All right. We got the zig route.
Another clean pocket.
Then we got the crosser. And then it looked like he's running an out route or a corner route. But there's a flag because he ended up on the ground. Yeah. Yup, pass interference. Oh, yeah. He can't even run a route. Can't even run a route. And what's crazy is it was actually good cover. Oh no, he was grabbing them all. He was grabbing all through the route. he knew he would cook. He knew he would cook. Let's look at the offensive line. Let's see what the offensive line did. Great job, offensive line. That was a great job. Great pocket. Let's see how long they gave Milroe.
Really important for Jalen Milroe here to get half of this back, make third down more manageable, and get the ball out.
Another clean pocket, all kinds of bodies.
A little bit less than 3. About 2.5, less than 3. Good job. Well, it really supposed to be 4 seconds. It really supposed to be 4 seconds. They supposed to give the offensive line. All right, this is how you know when your offensive line is doing their job. The offensive line is supposed to give your quarterback, on average, 4 seconds to go through the progression and make the right throw. All right? I need for y'all to understand that 4 seconds is not a long time. 4 seconds is not a long time. All right? On average, our offensive line this season has been giving Milroe less than 2.5. 2 to 2.5 all season. And that's on all passing concepts. Majority of the passing concepts that Coach has called have been 12 plus yards and mesh. Meaning, mesh takes on average 3 to 3.5 to develop. Anything 12 yards plus, that's about 2.5 seconds to develop. Football logic says that on average, if our offensive line is giving us on average less than 2.5, we're not completing majority of our passes. But so far, thanks to Milroe legs, we have. I don't know what to tell y'all. But good job, offensive line. Good job by Milroe by throwing his football on his out route. And he ended up falling down. And I think K-Law ran the wrong route because these two guys really would have been on top of each other. So this is what I be trying to tell y'all, bro. Milroe did the best he could with what he had. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. We got offensive linemen running the wrong play. We got, I don't know how many times our receivers done ran the wrong route or ran routes to where they end up on top of each other. So just by default, that take away passing lanes. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro.
Another clean pocket. All kinds of bodies tangled.
Don't know what to tell y'all, bro. That's just Milroe seeing that it's about to be a PI, and we just gonna throw it and get an easy PI call and get our 10 yards first down.
Boys, a very physical corner, worked in press coverage, man coverage against Bernard. Bernard's trying to break it to the outside, and
I really think that was gonna be a corner route. I don't think that was gonna be a out route. I really think it's gonna be a corner route because the out route it would have put both of these guys on top of each other. Look, He would have been on top. He would have been on top. Well, he would have been on top, and he would have been right underneath each other. I don't think it would have been. I think there was a corner route.
Worked in press coverage, man coverage against Bernard. Bernard's trying.
Oh yeah, that corner route would have been open too, cause he got the field. Yeah, that corner route would have been open right there. I really think it was a corner route because you got this guy running the zig. So this is your short. This is your short route. This is your medium out route, and then you gotta have a corner. Simple levels concept. And then you got this guy running the out route. You got this guy running the dead from the inside, from the outside.
Second pass interference call against the Volunteers.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 after the defensive PI. All right.
Today. From the 20, the 48 rather of Tennessee.
All right, look like it's a play action.
Play action pass.
Oh my God. And we ain't blocked shit. Play action. On the play action. We can't block nothing. On the play action. We can't block nothing. Roberts is getting cooked. Your tight end is getting cooked.
Play action pass. Milroe wisely throws it.
Just throw it out, Browns, bro. That's all we can do. On a play action. They blitz. They rush 4.
Against the Volunteers today. From the 20,
Oh, no, they rush 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've been rushing 5 for the last 7 plays. They basically said that our players are better than yours. That's all they said. My defensive line is better than your offensive line. That's all they said.
interference call against the Volunteers today.
And we know they in man. They've been in man the last 8 plays.
From the 20,
Rush. Free edge rusher.
48 rather.
But your offensive line is doing what? They are playing 2 to 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. There's nothing you can do.
Tennessee.
There's nothing you can do but what Milroe about to do right here.
Action pass. Milroe wisely throws it away.
That's all you can do. But yet, y'all want to blame Milroe. Y'all want to blame Milroe for this. Another thumbnail. Your offensive line playing 3 to 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Where can you go with this football? This guy, not open, back turn. This guy, not open, back turn.
Tennessee.
This guy, waiting on it, waiting on Milroe to throw this. It's an easy pick 6.
Action pass. Milroe wisely throws it
Look
away.
at this. What can you do? Nothing. But what Milroe just did, bro. But yet, y'all want to say, it's Milroe fault. It's Milroe fault. It's Milroe fault. It's Milroe fault. Come on, bro.
Tim Banks, the defensive coordinator, has been here all 4 years with John.
2nd and 10. Here we go.
Brought some pressure after
Now we're behind the sticks again.
now 16 to
Behind the sticks again. 2nd and 10.
a touchdown and interception.
We're taking our time getting the play in.
Tim Banks on the right.
That's the deep shot right there. I mean, they had it called. It was max protect, and yet you still don't have time to get it off. Tennessee, one of the best in the country with the pass rush.
Bro, it's now 15 seconds and we just not lining up. What are we doing, bro?
Attempts over 25 yards. It's the second fewest in the country because of how fast they get home.
Motion to empty. False start. Jesus freaking Christ, bro.
Looked like there was movement, and there was along the right end of the offensive
The
line.
reason, this is why it's false start, bro. This is why I knew it was going to be a false start. Is because, first of all,
Over 25
we lined up with 15 seconds left on the clock. That showed me that it's through. Look at everybody walking up. No hurry whatsoever in their step. Everybody's just walking up. Your quarterback with 11 seconds, 10 seconds left, on the play clock is literally looking at your offensive coordinator or your coach saying, because this is clearly a check with me, right? We looking at this guy, waiting to see what are we gonna run the play or are we gonna check into something else. We don't even have time to, even if we wanted to, we don't have time to check into something else.
It's the second fewest in the country because of how fast they get home.
Now we got call motion, and it throws out the whole timing because we know that we don't have much time to get this ball off. We know this. False start.
Like there was movement, and there was along the right.
Now we even further behind the sticks. But Pritch got to sit down. But I can't put this on. I can't be mad at Pritch for the false start because for whatever reason, our offense is on bullshit. Ain't no way we should be lining up or walking to the line of scrimmage with 15 seconds left on the play clock. Then we gotta read the defense. Then we gotta do it. Then we gotta do any checks. And apparently there was a check with me because Milroe is clearly looking at the sideline for at least 5-7 seconds, waiting on coach to decide what he want to run. Then we gotta call motion. Oh God, bro, I can't even be mad, bro. We just had bad game management issues, bro. We already can't hear nothing. Oh my goodness, bro. Bro. I just really hope. I think we just hired Grub. That's what the story been. I haven't really looked into it to be honest with y'all, cause I treat coaches and players all the same. You know what I'm saying? Cause now it's just everybody basically a mercenary, pretty much. I'm just gonna come to your program, play ball, get my exposure up, get as much money I can get out of you. If not, if you don't want to pay me how much somebody else is willing to pay, I'm just gonna go to wherever I'm getting paid the most. So I don't really keep up with the coaches, and other than the head coach, I don't really keep up with these offensive coordinator, defensive coordinators, and shit like that. I don't keep up with that, just like I don't keep up with the recruiting. It's all the same at this point, right? Ain't nobody really, like I said, nobody really got no loyalty like they used to. You feel me? But we just hired Grub, apparently. But I'm gonna definitely double check and do my research and see if we did or if we didn't. I don't know. But that's just what I've been seeing on Twitter when I do glance at it. We gotta have better game management because it's just too much indecisiveness from the OC and the head coach. It's just too much indecisiveness this game. Like it looked like they look like they are so confused about what they want to call, what look they think they're gonna get. They really losing the chess match to Coach Hype and his coaching staff. We're being out coached. We're being out coached. I said it last the second quarter because we were literally being out coached the second quarter. The first quarter we just wasn't executing. Our players wasn't executing. Second quarter we was being out coached. And right now we're being out coached. So as much as I want to say, Pritchard, you gotta sit your big ass down and wait for the snap count, I can't be mad at you because once again, our coaches are being out coached. They being indecisive. Oh wow, we got blessed again. Yo, we are getting blessed. Let me see. They said offsides. Oh yeah, he was offsides. His helmet is literally lined up on the ball. He was offsides too. Bro, we getting blessed though. We getting blessed though.
Jason Jenkins also listed as a third teamer on the defensive
He was
line.
definitely offsides.
See just that sudden flinch, and as a result, Elijah Pritchett just moved ever so slightly.
12 penalties for 85, and all of those was on the offensive line. Holding. False starts. A bunch of holdings, a bunch of false starts. I think we had 2 delayed games. All those have nothing to do with Milroe. We're behind the sticks, bro. We're behind the sticks this whole game. It's crazy.
Penalty against Tennessee. They've been penalized
All right, here we go. They look like they're in some type of zone.
And are helping this Alabama.
Oh yeah, they was. They was in zone.
Against
The
Tennessee.
reason why I know they was in some type of zone is because I'm just looking at the shell. This guy's not lined up on this guy, so it can't be man. This guy's in a back pillow. This guy's in a back pillow. He's in a back pillow.
And are helping
And yup,
this
immediately
Alabama
back
drive
pedal.
along.
Immediate back pedal.
6 times
So they're in zone.
now. And are helping this
All right, they're in zone. We're running a guard tackle, trap,
Alabama.
corner blitz. Anytime you send a corner blitz, they gotta be in some type of zone. All right, we know they're in zone because this guy wasn't lined up on this guy at all. So correct read by Milroe on this RPO. They're in zone. We throw the RPO. We throw the bubble screen. It's that simple. This part of the RPO is zone beaters. They are zone beaters. You don't throw this when they playing man. When they line up in man, you don't throw this because guess what? This guy responsible for this guy. This guy responsible for this guy. And 9 times out of 10, if he was in man, he would have been lined up on this. And this is a easy. If he decides to break underneath this is a easy pick. Easy pick. You got the numbers on zone. This is 3-on-2. Block him, and we catching the bubble right now. Get it out.
drive along. Kendrick Law.
Easy first down.
Kendrick Law belted down.
Easy first down. Exactly what I've been saying through all the videos. If it's on, we throw the RPO. It's that simple.
Times now. And
Let's
are
see him
helping
run
this
it. Yup, you see him lose the 2 yards to get his depth. He
Alabama
loses 2 yards, run horizontal. Your quarterback is gonna throw a horizontal ball, gonna hit you right in your hands, right? And you see how you got time to catch the football. You got time to literally catch the football, catch it, secure the catch, and then now look at this space that you have to react to what is happening in front of you. Look at the space that you have. Now it's a clean ball. Everybody don't drop back. Or the defensive secondary don't drop back. Now they gave me more space, right? Now all I gotta do is trust my guys and react to how they're blocking the people in front of him. Now he wash him outside, he wash him inside, I run outside. His shoulders are, his butt is to what? The sideline. So guess what? I run toward the sideline. Now I be an athlete, make a guy miss, and get what I can get. That's football. This is how you execute the RPO, the passing portion of a RPO. Let's see how long it takes for Milroe to get the ball out.
run it or throw it. Third offside penalty against Tennessee. They've been penalized 6 times now and are helping this Alabama drive along.
A little bit over a second. It's a muscle memory throw. That's why I be telling you guys. These type of throws are muscle memory. It's no set your feet. It's no drop back. It's hut, throw the football. Hut, get the ball out. That's all this is. Hut, get the ball out. Get the ball out. That's it. It's just a muscle memory throw. So that means you have to throw this ball a million times to where it's not even, you don't even have time to even think about this throw. All you can do is hut, throw it. Hut, throw it. Easy work. I'm not even worried about, well, you know what, they look at the offensive line. We can look at the offensive line. It don't really matter because we just literally just saying hut, throwing the football, getting the football out. So it's really, so the offensive line don't have to block long at all. They really don't have to block at all. Because this is just hut, throw the football. All right. But we got down. He kicked. He wrapped. Good job by Milroe by throwing this on a corner blitz because he does not show corner blitz. He's literally showing that he's manned up with Quaviz.
Been penalized 6 times now and are helping this.
It's just great. It's just great poker face by McCoy. Great poker face. But see, that's what I was saying, bro. Like defense, I know on offense, bro. I know we expect for our offense to win and to make great plays. But sometimes, bro, defense play ball too. Defense are football players too. So they're gonna their job is to throw the offense off as well too. As y'all can see on this. Look at him. He's showing on man up with Quaviz.
6 times now and are
And then
helping this out.
his real assignment is cornerback blitz.
Drive along. Kendrick Law.
That was a good read by Milroe by seeing that they're playing zone. They're playing zone.
And are helping this out.
So they playing zone. I throw the RPO. It's just a good read by Milroe.
Kendrick
Great execution by the receivers blocking their guy.
Kendrick Law belted down.
Easy first down and then some.
And they're going to mark it at the 25, 18 yards.
That's football for you guys. That's football.
With one long play in the first half.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Coach Hype subbing out the whole defensive line front. He don't like that group because they getting cooked right now in his eyes. They getting cooked right now.
He'll kind of jolt the system with a blitz.
All right, here we go. Coach said this is like their run stop defensive line. They got them bigger boys in. Coach Hype said, all right, they want to run the football. Let's run the football then.
Alabama.
All right, we know that they're in some type of zone. Good play action.
To the fake following Oops.
Oops, oh my, what the fuck is that? Oops.
Milroe after the fake following Oops.
Oops, you gotta stay on them, bro.
Milroe after the fake following Oops.
And Milroe had nowhere to go with this football. Jesus Christ, he can't run.
See if he dials up a little.
This is a play action.
Milroe.
Nah, this wasn't a play action. This was the design quarterback counter
Pressure against
reverse.
Alabama.
It's a design quarterback reverse. Because everybody's blocking. He blocking. He's blocking. I seen Quaviz over here blocking. Oh, yeah, that was Quaviz right there blocking.
After the fake following Oops.
I hate plays like this, bro. This is design quarterback counter. I don't like this play. I don't like this play call. The reason why I don't like this play call is, for one, Milroe Liz is not 100%. That's number one. Number two, we haven't ran a lot. We haven't ran a lot of.
Dials up a little pressure against Alabama.
We haven't ran a lot of sweeps from this formation. We haven't been successful enough from running sweeps from this formation. We haven't been successful enough to get these guys to bite on this. Look, everybody staying at home. Everybody stayed at home. Everybody stayed at home.
Milroe after the fake following
Literally, everybody stayed at home, bro.
Oops.
This play was doomed from the start, bro. Everybody just stayed at home, bro. I don't know why now we behind the sticks, bro. I don't know why we call the shit that we be calling when we calling it, bro. We haven't, literally, we just really was passing the football, throwing the football, quick game, deep, out route. We have not ran the football from this formation enough or been successful enough to even run a quarterback counter off of this. Everybody literally stayed at home. Nobody bid on this, bro. Look, ain't nobody biting on this. My eyes on Milroe anyway. Eyes on Milroe. Eyes on Milroe. Eyes on Milroe. Eyes on Milroe. Nobody bid on that, bro.
After the fake following Oops.
But that's what happened. When you call plays like that, that's what happens when you don't utilize your backs. Ain't nobody worrying about our backs because we don't use them.
And drop for a 1-yard loss. Jamad McCoy.
Ain't nobody worried about our backs because we don't use them.
Stopping the run play. And with all these runs on both sides, the third quarter moving by very briskly.
Tennessee's done an outstanding job all game long, really containing Jalen Milroe. At some point, all it takes is one crease, and he can take it the distance. But they have really kept him bottled up, and when he has taken off outside the tackle, they've tackled in the open field.
And even with all the drops, all the pass rushes, Milroe is still only 17 for 30, bro. But yeah, y'all want to blame Milroe, bro. Milroe, Ryan done had 6 drops. So you take away 6 drops, he's now 23. Dupree had a drop. So you take away that drop, he'll be 24 for 30. You take away those throwaways, because he had 3 throwaways. He would be 24 for 27. But yet, y'all say Miro suck. That what y'all say. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Y'all gotta learn football, man. Y'all gotta learn football. Jesus Christ. And once again, 2nd and 11, we are in empty. Jesus. All right, look at the defensive front. This is your standard 4-man rush. There's no protection call for this. Randall for this 4-man front. All you can do is stand the blocking. All we're gonna do is choose which guy we double teaming. Somebody got double team. Either he getting double team or he getting double team. But anyway it go, your tackle, both your tackles are 1-on-1. Pritchard is 1-on-1 with this guy. Proctor is 1-on-1 with this guy.
2nd and 11. 4-man rush.
And we picked it up, the 4-man rush. So this guy we double teamed this guy. Roberts is 1-on-1 with this guy. Pritchard 1-on-1 with this guy. And Proctor 1-on-1 with this guy.
All kinds of time. Open receiver and a first down. CJ.
There's no protection call for this, bro. Good job by Pritch. You gotta watch him around. And he got he had shoulders over toes, which is why he got beat to the inside. But Milroe had already threw the ball before then. But it's just technique, bro. We gotta work on our technique, man. Good job by Prop. Prop gotta work on his foot placement, man. His leg placement. He too wide. That's why Prop be getting beat. Prop do good job. Don't get me wrong. The first half of his blocks, he always do a great job. But at some point in time, his feet either get too close or they get too wide, which they are too wide right there. It's just technique, man. It's just technique.
2nd and 11.
All right, here we go. Let's see what our receivers are doing. So we got a quick end. So basically, this is a pick route. All right, so this is just a rub. So we got a 5-end rub from this guy. We're trying to rub this guy off. We got Dupree running a curl. Jern running a curl.
2nd and 11.
So we got a curl over the top. Right here. This is your curl. This is your curl. We got the rub. And they're not gonna show us what we ran on this side of the ball. Let's see if we can have some type of insight on it. Yeah, we can't see what they're running, so we're not gonna worry about that side. But we got a curl, 5-yard, 4-yard in route, rub route, and then we got the curl right here. So this is a 10-yard curl.
2nd and 11. 4-man rush. All kinds.
All right, so receivers, when you're running your routes, and you got a 10-yard route, or let's just say you got a 5-yard route. All right, if your distance is close to the first down marker, so let's just say you got a 10-yard curl, and the first down marker is only within 1 to 2 yards away. You run past the first down marker. Run your route past the first down marker. All right. And you come back to the football. You catch it. It's a first down. All right. Easy work. Let's see how long it takes for Milroe to read this and get the ball out.
Second and 11. Four-man rush. All kinds of time. Open receiver
See,
and a first down.
when you give your quarterback, I'm just showing y'all how long it takes for these routes to develop. This is a 10 to 12 yard route. And it takes 3 seconds for this route to develop. 2.5 to 3 seconds for this route to develop. And it probably would have developed a lot quicker, but it's Dupree, bro. He's not that fast. All right. This is how long it takes for these routes to develop, for our tight ends to run these routes. Right? And if your offensive line is giving you less than 2 seconds, by football logic, you're not completing that ball. You're not completing that pass. It just don't make sense. It don't make numerical sense. If your offensive line is only giving you less than 2 seconds, and it takes 3 seconds for the route to even become open, where can your quarterback throw the football at the 2-second mark? Nowhere. I need for y'all to understand football, bro. Understand football, man. I might make this a thumbnail too. Because everybody want to blame Milroe for this performance and not realizing Ryan had 6 drops. Dupree had a drop. So that's 7 drops. 24th. He should be. So that's what? He has 7 drops. So he should be 24th out of 30. If you take away those 3 throwaways, because the offensive line been terrible. You take away those throwaways, he's really 24th for 27. But yet, I blame Milroe. But this is what happens when your offensive line give you at least 3 seconds.
Four-man rush. All kinds of time. Open receiver and a first down. CJ.
Telling y'all, bro. Milroe was our best offensive player this season. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Okay, yeah. I just had to make sure we were right. I didn't realize we were this close to the end zone.
Jalen McMurray now is in, and he's up top against Jeremy Bernard. I'm going right at that new corner.
All right, we motion it empty. This is normally when we run quarterback sneak. I mean, not quarterback sneak, quarterback sweep. Every time we line up in this formation, we run quarterback sweep, especially with the motion off of it. Let's see what we run.
7th play of the Alabama drive, trying to retake the lead. It led 7-0 at the half. Flip to Law, and he gets buried for a loss.
All right, so this is a quarterback sweep reverse. Because he crashed so hard, I remember this play. Because this is when I was like, bro, if we need to come back to it. This how I know they watch film. Because they know every time we run this, we run quarterback sweep. So everybody crash. Watch everybody crash. Crash. Both of these guys crashed. This is what I mean by when I say we need to add wrinkles, add small nuances into certain plays that we like to call to at least disguise them a little bit, right? Because on this play, when I seen this, I said we need to circle this and come back and fake the reverse, and just let Milroe keep it on the outside because they crashed so hard. I was expecting to see us come back to this in the 4th quarter. They crashed so hard, you feel me, that we had to fake this and keep this ball. And I don't even think we ever came back to this play ever in the season after this. I mean, this reverse. I don't think. No, we did come back to it one time. I think we came back to it one time. But we gotta add wrinkles, man. We gotta. I know we want the reverse, but we gotta be able to say, all right, let's run a reverse, and then let's fake the reverse and come right outside of it. I felt like we should have circled this and came back to it and tell Milroe to keep it, man, because they crashed so hard, but we didn't do it though. But it's just nuances, the small things that I be seeing that I would need, that I wish my OC would have saw. Cause it's just like, dang, bro, we circle that. You gotta circle this and come back to it. Now we behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Let's see what the offensive line did, y'all. Cause he was blitzing anyway. Look, he blitzing anyway. He was already committed. We faked that, bro, and let Milroe keep it. We gone. Look, we gone. Ain't nobody. Well, Brooks was watching it, but we gone though. I don't know how Booker got put on the ground. I don't know what happened right here. Let's see. All right, there go Book pulling. Oh my, he just, bro. All right, so all for my offensive lineman, if the guy that you were blocking or supposed to block, if the guy you're supposed to block cheats inside, you just gotta let the guy that's wrapping behind you, that's pulling behind you, take him. Which is what Oos was doing. Oos was taking this guy, but what happened was Booker tried to get that guy. If you beat, you just beat. If you beat, go find the nearest threat. Gotta go find the nearest threat. If you beat, you gotta go find the nearest threat, which would have been this guy. Oops, would have took this guy, and if this guy played Milroe like we expected him to, then Kendrick would have had a shot for a touchdown, right? But because Milroe haven't really been effective with the design quarterback runs, right? They're not really, at this point in the game, you're not worried about Milroe running the football. At this point in the game, he only ran the football 4 or 5 times. At this point in the game, we're not worried about him running the football, bro. He was blitzing off the edge anyway. He was rushing off the edge anyway. Look at him, he's rushing off the edge. They are in man on man. I'm man up on this guy, man up on this guy, I'm man up on this guy, and I'm man up on this guy. We faked this reverse, and Milroe off to the races. A healthy Milroe is off to the races. I don't know if this Milroe would have made that touchdown. I don't know if he would have made the touchdown. But keep in mind, I'm just giving y'all what I was thinking and what I was seeing when I was watching this game before I knew, before I actually started breaking down the film and seeing what was going on our offense. You know what I'm saying? A healthy Milroe would have took that to the crib if we would have came back to it. I thought we was going to come back to it, but we didn't come back to it. But it is what it is.
Great recognition by Joseph. This is a play that Alabama ran really early in the game and had a ton of success out the right side. That time, Joseph recognizes it and drops it for another lost yardage play.
All right, now we in quads, which is empty. Bunch quads.
Receivers to Milroe's left. One of them, the running back Haynes, who went in motion toward the line. They throw to the single coverage side. Williams was being held for a moment.
Oh yeah, that one I was like, that's a PI, y'all. That's a PI.
To Milroe's left. One of them, the running back Haynes.
I would have liked to see us throw this screen. But I understand why he didn't throw it, because they literally line up in man. Like, look, everybody line up in man. Man. It's 4-on-3, 4-on-4. So I wouldn't have threw it. I wouldn't have threw this neither. Yeah, I wouldn't have 4-on-4. We're not throwing this. Come on, Ryan. Basically, now knowing that we ain't throwing this, all right, Ryan, win your one-on-one. But that was a PI, bro. He held Ryan. Oh yeah, he held him the whole way. Now look at the route. Look at the route by Ryan. All right, here we go. Stand back on top. There you go. Stand back on top. All right, on your fade routes, you want to get number one on a fade route. You want to get as clean of a release as you can. All right, boom. Now it's a foot race. We gotta beat him to a certain point. All right, once we beat him to a certain point and we get that over the top leverage, stem back over the top. All right, now we're stemming back over the top. This is clearly a hold. Look at his jersey. Jesus Christ. Jesus, I don't know how we did not see this. I don't know how we didn't see this. But this is clearly a hold. Stem back over the top, and you let the quarterback throw you open. That definitely should have been a touchdown. Definitely should have been a PI call. But great throw by Ryan. Great throw by Milroe. Great route by Ryan. Yep. Stem over the top. Look at him holding. Jesus Christ.
A moment ago, it might have gotten away with the tug of the jersey right there. Probably should have been holding on Ricky Gibson.
But he got cooked. That was a good route by Ryan, bro. We just. But I can't be mad. Because Tennessee did miss some calls on us. So I'm not mad. I remember my brother screaming holding. And he was correct. And they did not get that call. So I understand. I ain't mad. At least they keeping it even. At least they making mistakes on both sides. They're not calling stuff on both sides. That's all you can ask for from refs. Just keep the game. If you're gonna call it bad, just keep it even. But that's a touchdown. Jesus Christ, bro. Now look at our offensive line. See how our offensive line did. This is a 4-man rush, y'all. There's no protection call for a 4-man rush. That means that he's gonna be. Your tackles are one-on-one. I'm one-on-one with this guy. I'm one-on-one with this guy. And one of these two guys is going to get double teamed. It is what it is. But there's no protection call for this. There's no protection call for this. My tackles are man to man with the edge rushers. That's it. And Pritchard got beat, and Rock Proctor got beat. Both of them ended up getting beat. But yeah, y'all want to blame Milroe, man. Thank God for this being a fade route. Because if there was anything other than that, we're probably taking a sack right here.
4 receivers to Milroe's left. One of them, the running back Haynes, who went in motion toward the line. They throw to the single coverage side.
Oh no, I started that shit early.
Being held for a moment. Toward
Lost yardage play.
4 receivers to Milroe's left. One of them, the running back Haynes, who went in motion toward the line. They throw to the single coverage
side. A little bit less than 2 because it's a fade route. So you gotta give it time to develop. Fade routes normally take, depending on the down and distance, depending on the distance of the end zone. Fade routes normally take between a second and a half to 2 seconds. So this is right on football timing. It's right on football timing. It's just that the reason why this wasn't a touchdown is because this guy clearly was a PI. This clearly was a PI. Clearly was a PI, but it wasn't called. But great route by Ryan. That was a great route by Ryan. Great throw by Milroe. Great job by the offensive line. We just didn't get the call that we should have got right there. That's all there was.
3rd down and 13.
All right, here we go. They're in press man again. So we're man. This guy's man. man. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on the line of scrimmage. All right. We don't know who is manned up with this guy. All right. All we know is they got 6 guys on the line of scrimmage. All right. The only protection call we can do is block our running back. That's all we can do, depending on the passing concept that was called. Because we don't know what the passing concept was called. So, depending on certain pass concepts, the back got to go out for a route. All right. Now, depending on knowing our play call and how we've been designing passing concepts, Milroe has rarely had a check down to really throw to or really have a hot route to throw to in these situations. He rarely had a hot route to throw to in these type of situations. All right. The most that Milroe can do, depending on the pass concept called, is block his running back. But for the most part, the passing concepts that have been called, in order for certain pass concepts to work, he's got to allow his back to go out for a pass. So that means that there's supposed to be some type of hot route designed within the play. We're the only play so far. It was only 2 plays. It was a RPO run with where they had where the defense sent the corner blitz where we should have threw the screen, but Ty didn't do it. Milroe didn't do it. Who else didn't do it? Was it not Austin? Longerin didn't do it. So I'm at the point to where when we line up in the double stack and run the RPO out of that, I'm at the point to where I think our coaches or our OCs are not coaching our quarterbacks to throw that as a hot route, to throw those little bubble screens on those double stack RPOs. I just came to that conclusion because none of our quarterbacks threw it. Same look, same cornerback blitz, none of our quarterbacks threw it. So I know that. So I can make the assumption that we're not coached to throw those. Now, the other time that we had a hot route that was designed was the mesh concept, and they blitzed 6. And that was earlier. I think that was the first quarter of this game. They blitzed 6. We throw the hot route to the running back, the little short wheel route. We throw the hot route to the running back. Those are the only 2 plays that I have seen where where the defense blitzed more than 5, and we had an instant hot route built into the concept. All the other plays, we did not have a built-in hot route designed into the passing concept. So for those that saying, "Oh, Milroe supposed to throw the hot route, do the hot route," you don't have if there's no design hot route in a play, the quarterback don't have a hot route to throw to. It just is what it is. It's just football, right? It's just football. All right. So let's see what Coach dials up here. And they sent all 6, which we was expecting because we blocked our running back. That's all we can do. This guy's 1-on-1. This guy 1-on-1. And there's nowhere else for Milroe to go with his football. He's locked up. He's locked up. Nowhere for Milroe to go with his football. And the reason why that is because guess what? Tennessee D-line's coach said that my D-line is better than your offensive line. So we're going to be man on man. They blitzing 6, we blocking 6. There's no protection call for them blitzing 6 and us blocking 6. There's no protection call. All it is I got this guy, 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 and I got this guy. It's man on man. All this is man on man. There's no protection call for this. It's all man on man. Both your tackles get beat. Good job by Justice for picking up the linebacker and doing his job. And Miro still got hit. And all your other routes are boxed up. Locked up. Dupree, locked up. Germ, locked up. This guy has great position. I wish Milroe had time. I wish Milroe threw this back shoulder. I ain't gonna hold you. This should have been a back shoulder throw. Milroe, this is a back shoulder throw, buddy. I feel like you panicked right here. I feel like you panicked right here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry, Milroe. I'm sorry, Milroe. I'm sorry, Milroe. All right, Milroe. Milroe, I see what you're seeing. He had the guy beat. He had the guy beat. Look, watch this. He has this guy beat. He has this guy beat, but it's a PI that should have been called. It's a PI that should have been called because he literally pulled this guy back and jumped in front of him. That was a PI. That was 2 PIs back to back that they didn't call. Look, beat. Look at him. Grab him.
It was a pretty good initial release by Ryan Williams, but he kind of stumbles as he gets beyond Gibson, who
he grabbed him. Look at the grab. Watch him grab him. Yup. Look at the grab. He grabbed the guy on both hips. It's PI, bro. It's PI. It's PI, man. That's 2 PIs back to back. 2 PIs back to back. Let's see how long, bro. Let's see how long. 2 PIs back to back. Yup, about right. A little bit less than 2 seconds. And he still got hit. That's our average, y'all. That's our average. That's our offensive line average. Less than 2 seconds. That's our average for our offensive line. And Miro still got hit, bro. He still was getting hit. Look at this. Look at this. Look, Miro is still getting hit, y'all. Still getting hit. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. There's no protection call for this. This is strictly my guys better than your guys. My 6 is better than your 6. That's all this is. My 6 is better than your 6. Man on man. 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 There's no protection call for this. And we still getting our quarterback hit. Don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Don't know what to tell y'all. Not to mention the PI. This is a defensive hold. This is a hold. This is a hold, guys. That wasn't called. Look at the ref. He wasn't even looking, bro. Look, the ref wasn't even. Well, his job is to watch the inside. This guy wasn't looking. That's a hold. Jesus Christ. That's a hold. All right, defense still on the field. We had 2:15. All right, we're gonna stop it. We'll stop it after this third quarter. We'll stop it at the fourth quarter. All right, so this is our last drive. Well, this is so we got a minute. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 on the 25. Pre-snap motion.
In Fayetteville, Milroe throws, caught.
Good throw. Good throw and catch. We're running some quick game here.
They gave the Vols their only loss. In Fayetteville.
Bro, I told y'all, bro. This is that same block on a play action where Miro had to fake the stretch this way, so his back is turned this way. This guy rushing smooth off the edge, and your tight end got to come across the formation to block this guy. This is the hardest block to make. And people want to blame, dude want to say Miro depth was too deep, bro. You got to sell the run. You got to sell stretch. You got to sell the run on that play. I might bring that video up and react to it. I might react to it. But I just want to show y'all like how, like, even from the shotgun, look at how hard this block is. This guy's screaming. And you gotta trust your guy to run from all the way over here to make this play. Good job, my Miro, getting the ball out right the fuck now. Cause guess what? Pritchett got his ass beat again. Look, once again, Pritchett getting his ass beat again. Good job, Miro, by throwing this ball right now. He got beat and he got beat. But y'all want to blame Miro, bro. Our team was just bad, bro. We was just bad. I didn't know how bad we were until I started breaking down this film. But we're bad, y'all. We're not good. And I'm saying it as if we're not good consistently.
They gave the Vols their only loss. In Fayetteville, Milroe throws, caught.
Less than 2 seconds again, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Less than 2 seconds again.
In a rivalry game, be very careful if you're the Bayou Bengals.
They gave the Vols their only loss. In Fayetteville, Milroe throws, caught.
What I tell y'all, bro? Less than 2 seconds. 1.5 seconds again, bro. And he's about to get his head knocked off.
Gain of 5. Fayetteville,
Bayou Bengals.
they gave the Vols their only loss. In Fayetteville.
This is an RPO. The reason why I know it's RPO because this guy is blocking. Alright, this is an RPO. We're running a hitch. So Ryan Williams got the hitch. And then this guy got the flat outside. Got the outside flat. Yep. Outside flat. And you got the hitch. And Miro let you throw the RPO. Great read. 5 yards. That's all you want from that. 5 yards. We get 45 yards from that. That's what we want.
He has 17 targets now and 8 catches. The next most targeted wide receiver is Jeremy Bernard.
That boy Ryan had 17 targets. And he dropped 6 of them. But yet, y'all want to blame Miro.
With 4.
Jesus Christ. 2nd and 5. Here we go.
Looking for him. Time and time again with good reason.
RPO.
Bernard delivers a stiff arm and it's a
Alright. Let's see why Miro threw this. Alright, so this is the right read by Miro on his RPO. Alright. Zone. Or he blitzing. One of the two. It look like he walking up. Blitz. No, he's zone. So he got hard flat. He's zone. He's curl flat. Hook curl. Deep zone. And he bit on the run. That's why he crashed down. He bit on the run. This guy is zone. Alright. Law. Gotta block this guy. Oops, supposed to go block this guy. This is a 3-on-2. Oh my God, bro. Cause Law got beat. I don't think Law's supposed to block this guy. Law supposed to be going up to number 3. The reason why I know because Oos' eyes was on this guy the whole time. This is a mishap on Law. This is a mistake on Law. But this is what I was saying though. When the offensive lineman make a mistake, it's pretty much a dead play. When a skilled player make a mistake, we can make up for that. You know what I mean? When your offensive line don't execute, it kills the whole offense. But when a skilled player don't execute, we can make up for that because of the space that we have. We can always make a guy miss, or we can always have somebody help to support. This is just K-Law making a mistake, and this is just Oops being able to help and support. Playing football. Oops know that this guy getting this ball right here, so I got to get this guy. I got to help with this guy. And then this is Jern being an athlete. I catch this ball, I got to make somebody miss. Make them miss, first down, easy 5, first down.
2 flags thrown. Likely a face mask there as McCoy got engaged.
Face mask with McCoy.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 3. 15-yard penalty.
Yep, good job. Face mask, but I'm just showing y'all the difference in when a skilled player makes a mistake. Sometimes you can make up for it, but when your offensive line make a mistake, it's damn near impossible to make up for it. So that's why I was saying in the first quarter, in the video of the film study of the first quarter, what I was saying was that I feel like the offensive line should be the most paid player, or if not the most paid, at least top 3 paid, most played player, or at least top 3 highest paid players on the team, because they literally have to play mistake free, because their mistakes make so much of a difference in the offense success. Now I'm just showing y'all why a skilled player can make a mistake, and we can still find a way to make up for that mistake. All right, let's put the timer on and see how long it takes for Milroe to get the ball out.
Bernard with 4. Clearly, Milroe looking for him. Time and time again with good reason.
Yep, muscle memory throw, like I always tell y'all. A little bit over a second, a little bit less than a second and a half.
2 flags thrown.
Muscle memory throw.
For him. Time and
All right, good job at Jern. Jern always running the bubble screens correctly.
Bernard with 4.
Jern supposed to be around the 4-yard mark.
Milroe looking for him. Time and
Yep, you see him around that about 3.5, 4-yard mark. Good muscle memory throw. It's just bad blocking up front.
looking for him. Time and time.
Milroe still almost got hit. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Don't know what to tell y'all. A little bit over a second, and Milroe is about to get hit.
Clearly, Milroe looking for him. Time and
He's not the read guy.
Bernard with 4. Clearly,
This is the read guy. If we're running read option, running RPO, and we are running the ball this way, this is your read guy. The offensive line blocked this wrong. Pritchard, right there. Down, 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 and down. This is your read guy.
Milroe looking for him.
We blocked this wrong.
Time
Now Milroe throwing the RPO getting smacked because we didn't block the read guy.
time again with good reason.
And all this is happening. Milroe luckily threw this football within the right time frame. Because if he didn't, a split second late, and he's getting his head knocked off.
Clearly, Milroe looking for him. Time and time again with good reason.
137, bro. 1.3. We getting our head knocked off. At 1.3, we getting our head knocked off.
Time and time again with good reason.
Come on, y'all.
Bernard delivers a stiff arm, and it's effective, and a flag thrown. 2 flags thrown.
All right, they got the face mask. 30 seconds left. All right, let's see what play we call. Okay, trips. Motion.
Final 20 seconds of the 3rd quarter. Milroe managed to get rid of it and complete it to Kendrick.
Man, Milroe fucking dog, bro. Anybody that say Milroe ain't a quarterback, y'all crazy. Y'all the freaking crazy. Y'all the freaking crazy. You say Milroe ain't a quarterback. Y'all the crazy. Once again, he's saving us. That's why. First of all, let me break this down for y'all. This is a 4-man rush. There is no protection call for a 4-man rush. This is your tackle's job to block this guy. Your tackles are one-on-one with the edge rushers. One-on-one, 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 one-on-one. Your tackle got this guy. Your right tackle got James. And your left tackle got this guy. We don't care about where the double team goes. Somebody's going to get double. One of these guys is getting double team, and it's probably this guy. This guy probably going to get the double team, and we're one-on-one with our guard. Yep. Double team, one-on-one with our guard, one-on-one with the edge rusher. There is no protection call for a 4-man rush. All right, watch down. And Pritchard just got his ass beat. And look, bat turn, bat turn, bat turn, and bat still turn. There's nowhere for Milroe to throw this football, so all he can do is do it. Be a man, fight to get fight. You gotta fight. You gotta fight. You gotta fight to get this ball off. Because your tackle is getting his ass whooped. Look at your tackle. Look at your tackle. Milroe cannot step up. If Milroe step up right here, this is an instant block shed. He has inside leverage. He has inside leverage. We already know Milroe not running this game. We already know this. So thinking about saying he should run is no. We're not doing that. He already tried to run. He's not explosive. He's not as quick. He's not as fluent. It hurts. How many times have we seen Milroe run or try to run and get hit and make a cut and try to get hit, not try to get hit, but get hit from making a cut and laying on the ground in pain and agony? We're not trying to make, first of all, we already making this injury worse because we're playing on it, right? That's number one. Number two, we're trying to run and make athletic moves, making it worse, right? This is what, our 7th game in the season. No, we shouldn't have been running him at all anyway. All right? But what I'm saying is, if he step up in his pocket, he's easy block shed. It's an easy block shed, or they're gonna call a holding. Which he was already getting block shed. It's nothing for Milroe to do but do what he do. Do what he just did. Fight through this tackle and throw the check down. But yet, y'all want to blame Milroe. This is finna be my thumbnail. One of my thumbnails. So Milroe ain't a quarterback fighting through a sack just to get the ball to the check down because your offensive line, cause Pritchard is getting his ass whooped. Come on, bro. Fuck out of here, man.
And they got 3 when it looked like it might be a sack.
Fuck out of here. How long was this? Let's put this stopwatch on, bro. Put the stopwatch on. Let's see, bro.
So the ball goes to the 48-yard line of Tennessee. Final 20 seconds of the 3rd quarter. Milroe managed to get rid of it and complete it to Kendrick.
A little bit over 2 seconds. A little bit less than 2.5 over 2 seconds. A little bit less than 2.5, 2 seconds, bro. That's our average, bro. I keep telling y'all, bro. Our offensive line was our worst spot. Our offensive line was the worst spot on our offense.
What a tough situation having to block.
Look at this. Not open. Not open.
One of the best players in the
When he do become open, guess what? He got a break. He's breaking a sack. He's in a sack. I need for y'all to see this. I'm just breaking this down from frame by frame. Here we go. All right. Not open. Not open yet. Not open. Still. Just now becoming open. And he's in a sack. By this time, he done looked at number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. And then now we at the check down. But guess what? He's in before. I just need for y'all to understand this shit, bro. My God, bro. Got 1 receiver, 2, 3, 4. So there's another one, but we don't know what he runs. All right, so 1 not open. 2 not open. 3 not open. 4 not open. Now we at the check down. And before he can even throw the check down, he's already breaking a sack. He's in a sack right now. Where can he throw this football if he's in a sack? This guy just now becoming open. This guy just now becoming open. This guy back is still turned. The only place he can really throw this is to the check down, which he was about to throw anyway. But your tackle is getting his ass whooped.
What a tough situation having to block one of the best.
But yet, y'all blame this on Milroe. Come on, man. Make it make sense, bro. Milroe, a freaking dog. Freaking dog. All right, we're going to stop it right here, man. It's 2.5. It's been 2.5 during this quarter. So we're going to stop it right here. We'll do 4th quarter soon. And I'm hungry as hell. And slightly dehydrated. But this quarter, we have been getting out-coached. Up until like midway of this quarter, we've been getting out-coached. And that's really... And our tackles have been getting their ass whooped. The same story that it's been all season, that has changed. The difference is our receivers are actually starting to run routes correctly. With proper technique. We had 2 PIs not called, which kept a touchdown off the board, and we had to settle for a field goal, which is expected because they missed a couple holes on our end as well too. So we was getting blessed and they got blessed. You know what I mean? That's just a story of football. You know what I mean? At least I can say that the refereeing was not one-sided, wasn't lopsided. It's just that they missed calls on our end and they missed calls on their end. So it's just it is what it is. But for the most part, early on in this 3rd quarter, we were definitely getting out-coached. Our defensive coordinator, our offensive coordinator was losing the chess match to the defensive coordinator. We just started to pick it up. We started calling better plays in certain situations, right? And we've been, for the most part, our receivers have been executing, but our tackles are still getting their ass cooked. There's no protected calls for one-on-ones. And from now on, I'm going to break down the defensive line front and the protection calls, because in previous videos, I have not previous video, but in the previous video, the 2nd quarter of this game, we had a lot of guys that haven't watched the film study at all, right? Say that Milroe's supposed to be making protection calls. There's been several interviews by Coach Deboer and by Coach Saban before Milroe even got there that the center makes the protection calls. I agree with it because your offensive line is better for your offensive line to communicate that amongst each other to ensure that each guy know who they're supposed to block. I am completely cool with that. I'm cool with that too because your quarterback already has to do what? Read the defense first. First thing he could do is break out the huddle. All right, break. First thing he got to do is figure out what defense are they running. Okay, where my safeties at? Where my cornerbacks at? All right, cool. Boom. All right, I like this. All right, where I want to put my check down at. All right, what side am I throwing this to? What covers are they giving me? All right. Do we have any formation shifts? I gotta make sure everybody line up correctly. I gotta do the formation shifts. All right. Are there any check with me's? All right. Am I checking with the coach to see what play he want to run? Okay. Boom. All right. Now I gotta worry about formation motions and formation shifts and all types of stuff. Right. So what's the harm in taking one thing off of your quarterback plate and putting it on somebody else? There ain't no harm in that, right? Your quarterback already got a million and one things to do and worry about. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm not making no excuses. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. You can't argue with the head coach on who he want to make the protection calls. That's number one. And then number two, for the most part, we just be getting our ass whooped in one-on-one battles. That's been happening all year long. That's how I know that people haven't been watching the film studies that make these comments, or they just going off the narratives. There are no protection calls for one-on-one situations. And a lot of times, our offensive line has been in one-on-one situations, and our tackles just have been getting their ass whooped. It ain't nothing we can do. There's nothing your quarterback can do besides do what? Have your tight end chip and then go out for a run play, which we've been trying to do, but we still have been unsuccessful at doing that. Or have your running back help out. But then, if you have your running back help out, now it's 4 against 6. It's 4 against 6 in the passing route in the passing route concepts. So now they got the advantage because now they got 6 people guarding 4 people. Well, really 7 guarding 4 if you block your running back. It's 7 players. They got 7 players on their team covering 4 receivers. You at a disadvantage. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. It's but football logic, man. That's all I can tell y'all. But so far in this third quarter, early in this third quarter, our OC has been getting out coached by Tennessee's defensive coordinator, and our tackles been getting their ass whooped. Our receivers are now running their routes technically sound. They're now executing, and we're making it a game. That's all that's going on right now. But y'all know what it is, man. All right, we'll be here shortly with another one. Finish out this game. Finish out the fourth quarter with this game. All right. But so far, we have not been helping 4 out consistently at this point in the season. And that's really been the story of our offense, bro. We just not helping out Big Milroe. We're not helping out Jalen Milroe, one of the best quarterbacks we don't have come through Alabama. We're just not helping them out with the supporting cast that we have around them. That's all I can tell y'all up until this point in the season. That's just what the film show. But y'all know who it is, man. There's so many Showtimes, but y'all already know that I am the truth. You did? Yeah.